He kept cutting Elon off.
Which is wild. It's actually a really weird feeling. I felt like that when I was young. My respect for him, which was already going very low.
I'm too busy. I'm doing stuff, so I'm going to let the government raise my kid instead.
That's a big burden to have on your shoulders. To blame the woke mind virus seems kind of like a cop-out.
You didn't raise him.
You didn't raise them. My son died because of the woke virus. There is no way he would know any of this because he was never there. If you really want to make a difference, at least try to understand the other side. I remember when I was young, I had this feeling of, and I think a lot of children of immigrant families feel this. A person without a home. Don't feel like you belong where you came from. Don't feel like you belong where you are. It's actually a really weird feeling. I felt like that when I was young. I'm older now, doesn't bother me whatsoever.
Matt, as you just said, all people go through this identity phase of like, who am I? Who do I need to be? How can I connect with my roots? Whatever that means. Everybody goes through that phase. You agree?
Yes.
Today's America and today's society has a solution for you. Chop off your dick.
Which is wild. Dude.
Back in the day, they were just like, you're going through a phase? Just go away from everybody. Wear your goth pants and your black face makeup somewhere else.
The trending clip on X over the week was Elon Musk on Jordan Peterson saying, I lost my son. My son died because of the woke virus, and he's trans.
Can I also just add in how that interview was so terrible?
I hate Jordan Peterson.
Because Jordan Peterson,
he's the worst.
He kept cutting Elon off. I was like, bro, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Jordan. I literally wanted to yell at the screen. Shut the fuck up. This man is 10,000 times more brilliant than you in every facet. Let the man cook. Let the man talk. I felt like he was trying to one-up him every time.
It's just his demeanor.
He
has to be the smartest guy in the room.
So upsetting.
And the way he engages with people, it's really jarring. It's really abrasive.
It's terrible.
And my respect for him, which was already going very low.
It's negative now.
I was like, dude, I'm totally done with this.
I'm totally done with it. Dude, he ruined the interview, man. Like, I almost couldn't finish it, Matt, because I was like, shut the fuck up, Jordan. Like, your daughter's getting booty holed, P Diddy'd by other people, man, and you're out here like. Anyway, yes. Elon Musk, what did you think about that type of transparency? That was pretty hardcore because he's got what, 13 children?
He has a lot of children. My gut reaction was, I didn't like it.
Ooh.
My gut reaction was,
even though that's his truth.
Well, I don't know if it is. I feel like as a person and a man of responsibility and a man of family, you should take ownership of what your children do, and to blame the woke mind virus seems kind of like a cop-out.
I'm with you there, too. He is just as culpable.
If you have 15 kids with 5 different women and you see them 1 month a year.
Not wrong.
And your kid goes off the rail, like, you can blame society all you want, but, like...
You didn't raise them.
You didn't raise them. You knew who your wife was. Or your baby mama is. You knew who the baby mama was. Yeah. And you left him there. And you didn't intervene. And you weren't there for it, and you were busy, and I get it. You're solving the world's problems. I get it. That's a big burden to have on your shoulders. But like, don't blame the woke mind virus. Like, have a little personal responsibility. And everyone's like, oh yeah, Elon's doing it because he has a purpose, he has a mission. Well, actually, his purpose and mission should have taken care of his family first. I couldn't help but think that.
Yeah, I couldn't help but think it either. And after my frustration with Jordan keeping cutting him off, my second response to that particular moment was, bro, actually, this is on you.
Yeah.
Because what you are giving the world is the same excuse that most people give the world, which is, I'm too busy, I'm doing stuff, so I'm going to let the government raise my kid instead.
And
right? Which is like, wait, what? No.
I found his son/daughter, I don't know what to call them. I found their thread.
Their response, yeah, I saw that too.
In Facebook or Meta or whatever, and Threads. I found it. And I read through it. And he was basically like, Elon's a liar. There's no way he would know any of this because he was never there. You can say all this you want. You talk about these stories when I was 4 years, I was 4. How do you know this? Mm-hmm. You weren't even there.
You weren't even there, brother.
And I'm like, oh.
So Matt, what you're saying is that all of our heroes never meet your heroes, is what you're saying, because all of our heroes are innately and deeply flawed.
I think we try to blame society for everything. I think we try to blame each other for everything. We try to blame the other side for everything, but we don't actually take into the other side's perspective and how they view it. I think if you really want to make a difference, you have to at least try to understand the other side and where they're coming from. Because if you want to solve problems, you have to actually understand what's broken, not think that your solution is better no matter what. And that's kind of where we sit. I think I sit there a lot of times also, is that no matter what, my solution is right and our way of thinking is the better way. But we don't know that for sure because we don't actually understand their way and why they believe what they believe. We think that they think a certain way because our side tells us that they think a certain way. But when have we ever sat there and actually thought and listened to like what they're thinking?